the cooperative, and we reduced that to 55%. And so that's obviously considered as a vertical remedy. An interesting point to note is that because we put in the remedy that we're going to monitor this for 5 years, it has been classified as a behavioral remedy. But a few years back, in a similar case, we had a very similar remedy, but because they just promised that this was going to be forever and that this was not going to be monitored, this one was classified as a structural remedy. The exact same commitment, actually. So that's an interesting point and another complexity when you ask whether we do structural remedies or behavioral remedies. Sometimes not that easy to classify which is which. And we're actually going to have next year, early next year, we're going to issue a big study on behavioral remedies at the authority, both antitrust and mergers. And that's one of the questions we have had to ask ourselves, looking at all the remedies, which one is structural actually, and which was in behavioral. Just a quick another quick example in the waste collection sector, because so that's again December last year, it was La Poste and Suez, so two big entities. Suez being obviously already a huge utilities company, and La Poste being always in the lookout to diversify. So they were moving. Yeah.
So that's what happens to our letters.
Yeah. Well, I would say they're looking desperately for other missions to give to their postmen. Well, so one of the missions they found was collecting paper waste from small companies. You know, the same postman that delivers the. It could be the same postman, but of course we didn't allow that because they are not allowed to use the network they have, which is subsidized because of the universal service mission for a competitive endeavor. The interesting point in that case is that they had two cases going on at the same time, and that we solved with the same remedies. They had an old antitrust case that ended up in a remedy to make sure that they were not subsidizing their competitive business using their